Hello everyone, it's Daphne. Today I'm showing you the look I created using the Dior Carnage eyeshadow palette. If you want to see how I did it, just keep watching and don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. I start by applying my Dior Skin Forever foundation in shade 020. This is my summer shade or my tanned shade as you will call it. Apparently my skin does not get any darker than that. Dior Skin Forever is one of my very favorite foundations because it has a velvety texture. It makes my skin very smooth, it feels padded, cushiony, and because it keeps the oil at bay. One big disadvantage of this formula is that somehow the brand only launched about 6 colors, which is by far not enough to cover all possible skin tones. Now I'm using the Urban Decay Potion Primer in Eden to prime my eyelids. I'm buffing it all in with my beauty blender as usual. I swear that I've had this for 2 years and it's still going strong with almost daily use. One of my favorite products. The advantage of having oily skin is that you don't finish makeup or skincare products so often as someone with dry skin would. I then use the Dior Star Concealer in shade 10. This is their lightest shade, which again is not as light could be, but it does match my skin tone at this moment. Keep in mind that this video was filmed somewhere in August if I'm not mistaken, and I haven't had the time to edit until now. That's why my nails are black. Currently my nails are red. So don't think that I have a new nail set, it's just an older video, but I really had to share it. After using concealer, I bake a bit with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD powder. I seriously love this powder with one warning. It flashes back in pictures, so don't use this if you're going to have your photo taken with a flash. Otherwise, it mattifies and it makes my skin very smooth. Then I buff a bit of the Dior Nude Air powder in 020 into my skin using a sort of a kabuki brush that I have from Zoeva. This combination of the Dior Skin Forever foundation and the Nude Air powder stays on my face all day long if properly primed and set. And then the beautiful palette, I'm using that pearly white shade as an overall lid base. You see there's a bit of a shimmer to it. And I'm buffing it in real good with a thicker brush to create an excellent base for my makeup, my eyeshadow to be applied. Then I take that taupey color and I apply it into the crease with a fluffy brush, making sure that I blend real well. And now I see that the focus is pumping on my camera. Please excuse the change of focus. This was still filmed on my first camera, the Canon 70D, and I am pleased to see how bright the colors are. I currently have a Sony camera, which is not a DSLR, and that is a different experience. There are pros and cons to each of them, but I have to say I really enjoy the lighting in this video. Of course, that was August and natural light was beautiful. Then I'm taking a pencil brush and I am creating a V in my outer corner with the darkest color of the 3 in the eyeshadow. It's a gunmetal type of color. I am blending it real well. All the colors in the Dior palettes are generally metallic, but somehow they're not very shimmery, they're not ultra shiny, they are just the right type of shimmer. I have never encountered any other better type of shimmery colors that could go without using mattes. Dior really knows how to make good eyeshadows. I have this palette which has 6 eyeshadows, and then I have another travel palette from 2015 if I'm not mistaken that has 8 colors, and they are both excellent quality, which I still use particularly when I'm traveling because they are very practical. Next, I am taking a bit more of the Makeup Forever Ultra HD powder to clean a bit of fallout. Yep, there was a bit of fallout. And then I move on to my MAC Fluid line in the color Black Track. This is my absolute favorite gel eyeliner, and I apply it with a MAC eyeliner brush. I have had this for a very long time, over 1.5 years, and now that it's a bit thicker, I sometimes add a bit of oil into it, like a drop of oil, and then it is smooth enough. Again, I have to say I have yet to find an eyeliner that is as thick, creamy, pigmented, and waterproof. Whenever I want my eyes to pop, I use this. The only inconvenience is that I have to clean the brush after using it, otherwise it would get very stiff. But other than that, I think that it creates beautiful eye looks. I have tried eyeliner from Bobbi Brown, from Inglo, and still my MAC Black Track is the best. I also am not so much into colored eyeliner. I know it's a trend this year, but not for me. I don't want to be trendy, I just want to look good, and not all trends look good on me because I am such a special person. Next up, I'm taking the shade Forever Young from the Glow Kit, Anastasia Beverly Hills and Nicole Guerrero. There is a full review and swatches video of this glow kit. You see what a beautiful shine it brings. Again, I'm showing you how I apply it. Check out that glow. I think it's a bit of a cool tone, a bit silvery. I just love how much shine it brings to my face. You know, I'm a glow addict. That was hot in the house, that's why I was waving to get rid of the sweat. Next up, I'm using my Tom Ford Gold Dust bronzer. I'm using it to define my cheeks a bit, and you will see that eventually it's all going to look good. Don't be scared that it's not blended yet. I am using several brushes and buffing it in to make sure it is properly blended. At the end it's going to be fine, I promise. And a bit of nose contouring. I don't do that so much, but nevertheless. Next up, I have the Charlotte Tilbury Swish and Pop blusher in the color Ecstasy, which is stunning, at least on my skin color. This looks gorgeous and so natural, and I like the fact that it has a sheen but not shimmer, because shimmery blushes are not really my kind of product, since I apply so much shimmer with the highlighter. See how I'm blending it all in real good. That's right, beginning to look like something. And then I pick up my Guerlain Meteorites birthday candle. This was the 2017 edition. I am a Meteorites addict. Please let me know if you want to see my collection. I have so far 3 of them, and I have a feeling I'm gonna buy the 4th this year. I just love this finishing powder. And then to set everything in place, Urban Decay D-Slick. You know I have oily skin, more or less. Nevertheless, this helps a lot. with keeping everything in place and making it look flawless. Next up, I am taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. My shade is dark brown. And I'm looking for some brushes. There they are. Styling my eyebrows is always a difficult task for me, even though my eyebrows are already tattooed in. I wish that I could get a permanent tattoo, but I only have the semi-permanent type, which fades in time, but it does offer a good guide for all my dip brow application, so I can tone it down if I want to, or I can go ham on it if I want to do that. I think that having well-defined eyebrows can really enhance one's look, especially if the look is based on the eyes. Like this look of mine is going to be a more intense brow, a rather classic eye, and then a nude lip. I'm using the spoolie of the brush, and then I'm using another brush to just put everything in place. The dip brow stays a bit tacky and you can swish it around for a while before it gets totally dry. A very good product indeed. Next up, I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk, a beautiful color, and I am lining my lips with it and also filling in the whole color on my lips. My cat Floki is being crazy. Excuse him as always. This is such a beautiful color for the lips. It matches my natural lip color so well, and I have to admit that Charlotte Tilbury makes excellent lip makeup. Colors that look great and products that feel great on the skin, on the lip. They don't dehydrate. They just create a my skin but better type of look. And last but not least, I'm taking my Tom Ford Nude Vanille, which is a very light color, as you can see in the tube, and somehow it blends so well with the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat. I cannot wear the Tom Ford otherwise. I didn't buy this myself and I had to make it work because it's so luxurious and so expensive. I hope you enjoyed the look and that you will be back soon. Bye bye.